Yo, what up YouTube? This is Calvin. I'm back with another video. Welcome to the Simple Driver channel. For those of you who have watched all of my videos, you're in for a ridiculous treat today. For those of you, this is the very first video that you're watching. I'm about to blow your mind. All right, so basically here's what's getting ready to happen. Okay, I've been gone for a couple weeks, almost 2 months. I haven't made a video for you guys, so I am going to bless your socks off. I'm actually going to take and give you a piece of information that I actually have been setting aside and using only for people who have paid me for coaching. I'm going to give that to you today for free because I missed y'all for Christmas. So this is going to be a Merry Christmas type of thing. All right. So I'm going to bless y'all, man. This is actually going to change your whole 2017. Okay. In my last video that I made, right, because if y'all watched it, I was just getting over a cold, and I was telling you that when I first created the Waze video, I was telling you that just by using the Waze app, you would make an extra $200 a week. That actually has been increased to $600 a week. Yes, $2,400 a month. And I'm going to tell you how and why. Okay, so I'm going to get right to it. I got my QuickTime player up. I'm actually going to record my cell phone screen, and I'm going to record my computer screen because y'all got to get this information. There is no way, man, that I would not share this information for you because it's going to change a lot. It's going to change some lives out here, straight up. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm recording my my cell phone so you can see it. Okay. So I'm live. Yeah, cool. All right. So here's the deal. The Waze app. If you have not downloaded Waze, go do it right now. If you have not watched my Waze video, go to thesimpledriver.com and just go up to the top and click on Uber videos and find the Waze. Okay. Now check it out. First of all, I want to say this up front before we get into this. Stop comparing Waze to Google Maps as if it's just some turn-by-turn navigation type of thing. Google Maps is a little bit better than Waze when it comes to turn-by-turn navigation. It's the other stuff that Waze provides that makes the money, not just the damn turn-by-turn navigation stuff, okay? So go download this app, watch that video, and then come back and watch this video because I'm about to, man, whew. All right, here we go. Let's talk about it. I'm only talking about two things here today in Waze. Okay, you go watch the other stuff I'm talking about to make you money. But this is ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna talk about favorites and we're gonna talk about planned drives. Now I've mentioned this before for some of you who've watched this, but today I'm going into it from a coaching standpoint, stuff that people had to pay for. Okay, all right. So if you click on favorites, all right. Before I was just telling you, make sure you save your favorites, and some of you've done that. Let me elevate you on your favorites game right now. Okay. Here's how it works. For those of you who have been going around in your city and you've come up with different favorites and stuff like that, here's how you want to now save your favorites, okay? You want to save favorites with the name. First of all, let's talk about how we come up with a favorite for those who've never seen it. If you drop someone off at a bar and there's a lot of people around and you notice that there's other Uber drivers and stuff in the area, whatever, this is what's called a water hole. Okay, so you say to yourself, ding 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 ding, there's a lot of people spending disposable income here and they may even be surging at the time or whatever. Here's what you do. You put the name of that place inside of your app. Okay, name it. If it's surging, put surge in parentheses, and beside that put the time. This is important because as you build up all your favorites, and you will have several 15, 20 favorites in your city, you can now have them structured and put inside in order of time blocks. Okay, and here's how you do that. If you click edit, you can actually take this and you can move these up and down. Okay, and so and I haven't done mine inside of mine because I kind of just know my times or whatever. But trust me, not just myself, but people that I've coached, they're out there doing this and they have it structured in a time block format. Let me tell you why that's important. Before, if you have a favorite saved, and let's just say you drop someone off and it was 1 o'clock, right? And that's the time that this bar is popping at 1 o'clock. But it's another day, you drop someone off and you're close to that area and it's 4 p.m. Okay, and you say, oh, I'm close to one of my water holes, and now you click Waze and you headed to your water hole, your favorites, not knowing there's not going to be any money there because the time that is actually people are actually getting to it and spending is 1 o'clock p.m. or whatever, right? So you don't want to waste time and money going to places when it's not going to be popping. You only want to start heading to your favorites when the time block, when you know it's going to be some money there. So that's super important. But guys, that is just the tip of the iceberg. I got some stuff I'm gonna share with you here and some stuff I'm getting ready to share with you about planned drives. Gonna blow your mind. You ready? Here we go. Planned drives. Now I told you how planned drives work. So here's an example of one, okay? The reason I told you that I'm approved to drive for Lyft, if you see my videos, I've never driven for them, but I'm approved. Here's why. Lyft's email marketing scheme is ridiculous, okay? But and Uber's is good too. So let's just say that Uber emailed me and said, oh, the Hawks are gonna be playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? LeBron James is gonna be in town. It's gonna be 8 o'clock at Phillips Arena. Here's how you do a planned drive for that. You click this button right here, okay? You put in Phillips Arena, all right? You click on it, and then from there, you start filling in the information, what time is gonna be, this, that, and the third, or whatever. So if you guys know anything about anticipating the surge, you know that if the game starts at 7, it's probably gonna be about a 2-hour game or something like that. You wanna get there 30 minutes prior to when people are getting ready to actually start coming out at the end of the game so that you anticipate surge. I don't wanna talk about that. That's just an advanced part of that. But that's how you do planned drives. But let's take it to the next level. What you didn't realize, and I never showed you in my Waze video because, once again, this is paid information. I'm just giving it to you for free now. You can sync your calendar in Waze, your iCal and your Facebook events. I'm going to tell you why that's important here in a second. So if you see right here now, I can go here, and I actually unsynced my calendar for this video. But when you do that, go back to Waze real quick. You click sync events and you click on your iCal, okay? Now when you go back to Waze, you'll see something else pop up in my joint. Now, I'm gonna go here to plan drives, and you'll see right here, it's telling me right here at 9 o'clock, because that wasn't down there before, but I have 3 upcoming drives. Let me just click on plan drive. Look what happens here. Yes, this is money. This is called creating your own water hose. And why is this important? Because everybody's gonna get an email about the big stuff in your city, but nobody's gonna get emails about water hose that you create yourself. And I'm gonna show you how to create these water hose. Why is this in my planned drives? Calvin, where did you get this information, and why is this money? Why is this worth a lot of money to you? Well, let me just show you right now. Let me just go ahead and end this video, this recording for my cell phone so that I can put it inside of here. I'm just gonna call it Waze 1 so I can, put it inside the video. All right, and now let me go ahead and start my Camtasia and record my computer screen. Man, y'all about to get blessed, okay? Here we go. All right, so I'm recording my computer screen, 3, 2, 1, now. All right, so I am going to put in Atlanta, I already did it, Atlanta Marriott calendar, okay? And then I'm gonna go here, and it's pulling up eventful.com. So atlanta.eventful.com so in your city, it may be Los Angeles.eventful, whatever. But let me show you how this is crazy powerful, okay? I can go here and I look in the Marriott and I can see, for January 27th, I can see that the Kingdom Girls Empowerment Conference tour is happening January 27th at 6 o'clock. Uber is not gonna email you this information, guys, okay? Wow, this is important. Why is that important? Because I know there's gonna be a ton of people at the hotel. They're gonna need Uber rides. Guess what? People that come to hotels for events and conferences, they don't just stay in the hotel, they get out in the city. Yes, which means that they're gonna be calling for Uber drivers, okay? I already have a heads up of where to go to get this money. If I know that there's gonna be 300 or 400 people at a conference at the Marriott Hotel, guess what? All I have to do is get to that hotel and start picking people up. And let me show you how it's even more powerful. When you picking these people up, okay, because I just made a bunch of money, in November and stuff like that from salsa tournaments and all of that or whatever. When you pick these people up, they will tell you when they're leaving back out of town to the airport to go to the airport to catch a plane to go back out of town. Not only do you make a bunch of money creating your own water hole, because everyone who comes to these hotels, they want to go into the city. They want to go into the city. They want to party. And so as you're taking them out, you're saying, hey, are you here for the salsa championships or whatever? Yeah, I'm actually here for the salsa championship. Oh, well, I see that you're partying down here at Church for the Living God or whatever. Well, how many of y'all is it going to be? Oh, it's about 40 of us, man. Well, what time are y'all leaving? Well, we're only going to spend a couple hours here because we got to catch a plane back out tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Really? So now I know, first of all, I know when to come back to the bar to start picking people up to take them back to the hotel, and then I'm gonna put it in my calendar to be back at the hotel to start taking people to the airport. Just water hose. Now, this is just the Marriott. This is for every hotel. Marriott, West End, the W. Is this starting to piece together for you? Let me show you. Let me increase it for you. Okay. I'm gonna open my calendar up. Okay. Let me put this over here. So here's my calendar, and you can see that here's today. So you can see that for December, which is actually here's the driving and crying thing here that showed up inside of my Waze app. But tomorrow, here is the Chick-fil-A Bowl and the Alabama Crimson Tide is playing tomorrow. I know exactly what time they are playing, and it's because it's in my iCal, it's synced to my Waze. Money, money, money. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to January, and you can see I've started filling out my January calendar for stuff that's going on. The 5th, the 6th, the 12th, the 13th, the 27th. There's that Kingdom's Girls thing that I was just talking to you about. Here it is right here. Kingdom's Girl Empowerment Conference. I will be there. I will be one of the first Uber drivers there. Man, just get to this money, all right? You can see how this works. But let me go back to Firefox and just show you here. Guys, this is just money. You can actually take it a step further. I have students who actually call the hotels to find out, hey, I'm interested in your Kingdom's Girl Empowerment Conference. Can you tell me about how many people are going to be there? And the hotel will give you the information because they're in business. They want to impress you, right? They want to hopefully maybe you get a room or you get a ticket, whatever. So they will tell you how many people will be at the conference. So you can really start structuring your map about when and where you want to be. But wait, there's more, kind of like an infomercial, right? Look over to the side over here. More venues in Atlanta, okay? So I'm gonna click over here. This is Center Stage. This is the Georgia Dome. This is the Masquerade. This is, the Infinity Center, right? Check this out. Center Stage Atlanta. More information about where money is going to be. Oh my God. Georgia Dome. I know where all the games are going to be. That's how I found out that the Chick-fil-A Bowl and all that stuff. And this is just for December. This goes to January, February, March. Are you serious right now? Look, Masquerade. Look what's going on. You can just see how this is a ton. You can make a ton of money. Listen, your favorites that's around in your city, your water holes, bars, pubs, clubs, and stuff like that, right? In conjunction with planned drives, when you turn your Uber app on and you leave your driveway, you will never be broke. You will never, ever in your life be waiting for where's the money gonna be. You always know where money is gonna be. Wherever you are in your city, just go to your Waze application and it will tell you. And how cool is it? It's very simple. I can literally click here. Because it's in my calendar, I can now click on there, and guess what? I can start heading there right now. But I don't have to do that because that's if I just want to go early. What I'm trying to tell you, when you have planned drives, it will pop up. It will pop up on your phone and say, Calvin, you need to start heading to Driving and Crying right now. Guys, this is ridiculous. But let me amp it up just a little bit more. Guess what? This in Atlanta is called creative loafing. Okay. Once again, additional information, because remember, Uber's going to tell you and it's going to tell everyone else where all the big money stuff is, like the games, NFL games, NBA games, and stuff like that. But this little magazine right here, they tell you where all the little knick-knack stuff is at, like, poetry readings and stuff like that. Where there's going to be 40, 50, 60 people in an event that is not on Uber's radar. It's not, to be honest with you, not on any other Uber driver's radar. So on my radar though, why? Because I take this little creative loafing and I go through it and I look at the dates and I see what's going on, and then I sync it up as a planned drive, and then I may even get a couple favorites out of it depending on where I'm at. This is how you kill your city. This is how you kill other Uber drivers. This is how you make a ton of money. Information. Speaking of information, guys, listen. If you have not read this article right here in the Forbes magazine, this magazine cost me $8. That $8 investment in 2017 is going to make me about $50,000 in passive income. This article right here about the founder of Uber. If you don't have this information, there's no way you can win out here. You don't know what Uber is getting ready to do. I know exactly what they're getting ready to do. And I'm gonna just tell you, go read that article, okay? So to wrap this video up so it's not long, listen, I told you I took away Uber coaching. So what the hell now, Calvin, what's up? I want more of this information. If you like the information that I just gave you, information that will make you about $2,400 a freaking month just by putting it into play, you can get all my Uber secrets, all my Uber money tips, everything. I created a 3-hour long audio course that goes over 10 chapters, okay? You can now get that over at my Uber website. You can get it. It's like having me in the passenger seat of your vehicle giving you nothing but golden nugget tips like this that will make you a ton of money. Guys, if you understand it, let me pull this back. I'm gonna pull my phone back up here because I gotta do it. I gotta do this. I'm pulling my phone back up. I'm starting another recording here. And I'm gonna chop this in. Listen. Okay, I'm recording. All right, check this out. Listen. Okay, in the month of December, I promised my family that I would do no work other than my other businesses because it was fourth quarter, taxes and all of that stuff. And a lot of money is made during the fourth quarter for Black Friday and all of that stuff. But as far as for Uber, I told them I wasn't going to do anything. That's why you guys really didn't see a video from me and stuff like that, because I'm coaching my daughter's basketball team and I'm kicking it with family. It's a lot going on, right? You're coming right off of Thanksgiving. I had a birthday in December, Christmas, the New Year's is coming up. But check this out. Talking about information and putting this information to use. Some of you was questioning, well, how you because you said $1,500 a week, $2,000 a week. Dude, it's child's play for me to make $2,000, $3,000, $1,500, $1,800 a week. It's child's play. Look at this, okay? No work. Starting in December, okay? $1,250 a week. I did 0 driving, okay? You can see here as I click this, $500 on Monday, $750 referral, okay? So you can see that 0 time online, 0 trips, okay? And you say, Calvin, that was luck. It was luck. Really? Okay, let's go into it. The next week, $800, okay? Going back into it, 0 time online, 0 completed trips. The next week, 510. You know where this is going, guys. What I'm trying to say to you is, it's child's play. Once you have this information and you put it all in conjunction, this, along with the others, remember I showed you in the video 6 ways to get paid as an Uber driver. Referrals is not the big part of it, okay? You got to trade time for money too. We're Uber drivers. We're Uber business owners, okay? You put it all together. Your referrals, your business to consumer, your business to business, all of these things combined allow you to make $1,500, $2,000 a week. Some of it is trading time for money. The rest of it is passive income. I'm trying to show you guys how to win. I want to see y'all win. This is not hard. The only thing is you have Uber drivers out here who have information and Uber drivers who don't have information. Information like creative loafing, information like articles that get printed up in Forbes magazine. If you haven't read this stuff, it's no way you can win. There's no way you can compete with Uber drivers like myself or Uber drivers that I coached out there who have more information. It's like war. Whoever has the most information in a war is going to win. Before the boots hit the ground, who has the most information is going to win that war, okay? So that's this video. I hope you guys can see how important Waze is, because you hear me talk about Waze all the time. It can make you a lot of money, okay? So I'm gonna end this video with that, man. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. By the way, for those of you that are gonna be out there driving for New Year's, this is the biggest day for Uber ever. You will make more money you ever made in 2016/2017 on New Year's Day as an Uber driver, okay? But as an Uber business owner, go and watch my videos like this one. Get that course. You can get it over at thesimpledriver.com. It's going to be somewhere in the navigation where you can buy the course. But get the course and become a simple driver, man. I'm Calvin. Peace. Email me. Comment on this video about this stuff, because I want to hear some people out here like, Calvin, I'm out here getting it. You, man, what? You gave me this information for free?